Hi, my name is Rima, and today I'm going to show you how to use Venizum's application Verbis for translation of Salesforce's knowledge articles. When it comes to knowledge, there are three main flows we can choose between. The one you choose depends on your desired workflow. Either you can go with direct translation, which means that you are running the translation in the Salesforce knowledge interface, or external translation to connect to your current translation management system. And lastly, we have Verbis translation, which means that you run the translation in Verbis interface. Let's start with the direct flow. The first step is to launch Knowledge and press New. Then, under Verbis translation flow, you choose Direct Translation. Once you have done that, you can start creating your article. Fill in the title and your content as usual, and when you're done, you just simply press Save. When the article is created, you can go ahead and press Submit for translation. Here you choose which language you want to translate to, and a proofreader is assigned automatically. After that, you click on the button Send Email Notifications to Assignees. The assignee, which we also call the proofreader, will receive an email with a link to the project where they can review the content. When the proofreader presses on the link in the email, they will be presented with a machine-translated version of the article. In the top right corner, they can proceed by pressing Edit and make any adjustments to the translated content. When the content has been reviewed, the proofreader presses Save. Then the content creator will be notified that the content is translated and ready to be published. The content creator could also build automatic approval flows where content can be immediately published after being approved from translation. So now, when we have looked through the direct translation flow, let's now deep dive into the external translation flow. External translation flows are usually when you are already working with a translation management system or have a translation agency externally. Just like previously, we will start by creating an article, but now under Verbis translation flow, we chose external translation. Here you can choose different translation management systems. In this demo, I will use XDM. Then we proceed to create our article as usual and press Save. When the article has been created, we go ahead and press Submit for translation. Then we choose the languages we want to translate it to. My content will go to the translation management system chosen, in this case XDM. When the content is finished in the translation management system, the translated article gets automatically imported back to Knowledge without any manual import-export process. This allows you to keep the formatting in place. We can view the article's different language version by pressing the drop-down on your right side and choose which version to publish. Last but not least, Venizum also has a flow which is called the Verbis flow. The Verbis flow provides your proofreaders with their own interface inside the Verbis application. If you don't already have an external translation management system or translation agency, this is the flow we would recommend for you. The first step is to create an article in Knowledge. Then, under Verbis translation flow, choose Verbis flow. When the article has been created, we go ahead and press Submit for translation. Here you choose which language you want to translate to. Venizum's application called Verbis will then translate the content and send an email with a link to the proofreader, where he or she can review the content and make any desired changes. The Verbis flow provides a more sophisticated tool and user interface for the proofreader to work with the translated content. In this scenario, when the proofreader presses on the link provided in the email, he or she will be directed to Verbis interface and not to Knowledge interface as it was with the direct flow. The first thing they will see is a list of all the projects that has been assigned to them. If we open up the version in Swedish, the machine-translated content will be visible side by side with the main content. On the right-hand side, they will see the original content, and on the left side is the translated version of the content. In the rich text editor below, the proofreader can make any edits needed. Once the proofreader is satisfied with their effort of quality assurance, they simply press Submit for approval. Your project will automatically be sent back to Knowledge and be ready for publishing. That's it for this demo. As you can see, it's very easy to follow the different flows. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more about other Venizum features or try them out for yourself, visit our website linked below or reach out to support@venizum.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest videos.